Alright, hey guys, it's Usquax again, and we're going to be continuing to play Civilization. And so again, just a quick overview of our lands. From the last part, we've conquered Frankfurt, we've taken it over. Now, where do we want to kind of point our military ambitions is really kind of up in the air right now, because we're pretty much dominant on this continent right here. Obviously Milan and Genoa are a little bit pissed off at me because I built a citadel right here on this jungle tile, and I pretty much just took like a lot of their kind of what's it called, some of their borders, some of their lands, from their territory. So Genoa was actually kind of shrunk dramatically as a result of my action. My action actually took a good amount of what was part of Genoa, so, which is good. I mean, I don't think that's a problem. I mean, I don't really care about the Genoese people personally. I mean, I don't. I mean, not to offend anybody, I guess, if anyone gets offended by that, but I don't care, in this game at least, what happens to them or what they think. We also have some now that we have archaeology research, we actually now are able to. Oh, is this Poland? Oh, this might be difficult. I didn't want to have borders anywhere near with Poland, sharing any sort of borders with Poland, but I guess that's okay. I'm pulling completely the Louvre. See, I told you guys from the last part that Poland would get the Louvre, but I didn't want to share any borders with Poland because we're probably going to end up going to war with Poland now. And it wouldn't be so much of a problem if we didn't have a little kind of stake in this island, but now we kind of do. And we don't have open borders with Poland, so we don't know what's going on over here. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see. And so hopefully we won't get into any huge military conflicts. But what we need to start doing, though, actually, is we need to start building cargo ships. And I could probably buy a few, but I guess that's not something we're going to do. And yeah, we're just going to try and see what we could do. I'm probably going to build some Inquisitors. That way I could rid this place of the holy city of Confucianism. Because I believe I read somewhere on the wiki that you could actually remove holy city status from a town or a city. I'm not sure if that's true or not. It might be. And so we're going to kind of test that out right now. We're building some Inquisitors and trying to remove the holy city status for the city of for the holy city of Confucianism by purchasing an Inquisitor, and then we'll also purchase with faith. Actually, no. Wait, hold on a second, guys. Hold on. Did I see what I thought I saw? Oh no, okay. We can only purchase Great Engineer. I wonder why we could purchase a Great Engineer. Huh. Well, I mean, we can't anymore, obviously, but just kind of would have been nice to know. Let's see. And I probably should build a cathedral. Just so that way I could get another great work slot kind of up and going. I don't know, guys. I've really been wanting to rename some of these cities to something other than Mecca or Medina. Mecca, I don't really like the name of Mecca, guys. I mean, obviously we kind of came into Mecca. If you guys know about like the Prophet Muhammad and you know, all that other kind of stuff. I mean, personally, from my point of view, I don't believe Muhammad actually, you know, was a prophet, but that's my own, you know, kind of religious tradition, you know, believing that Muhammad wasn't a prophet. Oh, did we actually remove the city's holy, like, the holy city status of the city? I don't know if we actually did or not. But yeah, Muhammad actually went into Mecca, and kind of kicked down all the idols around the Kaaba, and really tried to institute what's it called, this is going to be a little bit boring right here, guys, and tried to institute, kind of like Islam and whatnot, with the Kaaba. Not with the Kaaba, but, kind of the Kaaba. I guess I'm losing my words again, but yeah, just the Kaaba. There we go. Leaf to painting of ladies. Interesting. And the Kaaba, and whatnot. So he kind of came into Mecca after he didn't really conquer Mecca. And the reason why Muhammad didn't really conquer Mecca is because there was this point in time known as the Hijra, and the Hijra was a state in which Muhammad fled from Mecca and went to Medina. And at Medina, he found the people of Medina actually very welcoming to his teaching of Islam, and that's when people really started to kind of follow Muhammad, is at Mecca. And in fact, there's several schools of Islam. Primarily, there's one school of Islam, or one school of Islamic law by Malik, I believe. Actually, I don't think it's Malik, but it's something like that. It's one of the M names. It's one of the M names, who actually kind of says, oh, people, Islamic, Muslims should do as the Medinans did. And the reason why he says this is primarily because the Medinans were the first kind of people to really adopt and accept Islam, and so that was kind of a way to gauge, I suppose, to a certain degree, the holiness of people, I suppose, of their worth and what it was that they were doing. And so, yeah, I mean, that's kind of part of the story. But anyway, my point being is that we were as Muhammad, in the sense that we just kind of went into Mecca and crushed the Kaaba of Confucianism, and Confucianism is now gone from Mecca. And so now it's a Catholic city, as you guys can see here. It's converted to the true faith, and it's Catholic, which is good, which is exactly what we want it to be. We're spreading the Catholic faith, and eventually, hopefully, Frankfurt can convert to Catholicism as well. It has 72 pressure on it, which is an immense amount of pressure, as I'm sure you guys know, which is good, which is always good. But we're going to try and get this great merchant, I suppose. We're going to try and get him to this island right here. And eventually our cultural borders should extend to get the citrus, which would be nice, because I don't think we actually have citrus as a luxury resource. So we're going to get that as well. Let's see. No, we do not. So yeah, I mean, we'll get the citrus as a luxury resource. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I mean, our empire is actually doing very, very good. I think king difficulty might be a little bit too easy for us now. I'm not saying we're gonna win or anything. I mean, I don't want to be like overconfident like that, but I mean, I just think that, by and large, we're in a pretty good position to. We're definitely not fighting for survival or anything like that, right? I mean, we're in pretty good shape. The only danger is this little island. Actually, I don't even know if this is an island. I think it is, but Poland's definitely here, and they have riflemen. And I'm a little bit worried about that, because as you see here, Poland is definitely the leading superpower in this game right now, right? I mean, Carthage, they have a few city-state allies. No, Carthage only has one city-state ally. Germany has two city-state allies. But by and large, Poland is undoubtedly the leader of this game. And I'm the only one in this game that could really oppose him, which isn't good. For me, well, it's kind of good for me, I guess, that I can oppose him, that I have the ability to do so, but it's not good for everyone else in the game, though. So we'll just kind of have to wait and see how it goes. Where's Poland? Yeah, and I don't think Poland's really near anyone actually either, so they're just all around. They're in a pretty good position to do whatever they need to do, I guess. Huh. Interesting. And their religion's definitely the strongest religion in this game as well. Definitely the strongest religion in this game. But yeah, I mean, I don't really want to try and conquer too many other cities. I'll talk a little bit about that more in the next part. But for right now, I'm gonna end this part. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.